First story.
My girlfriend has a gift, and I'm terrified. Okay, this sounds insane, but I don't know anymore. I 27M have known my girlfriend 24 for around 7 years, and she has always been a bit odd. Not in a bad way, but she's very empathetic and too kind for her own good. She also has chronic depression or anxiety and BPD. A few months into us dating, she would do this thing where she would text me to hydrate or eat or stretch or relax my muscles. The works. I didn't think much of it, honestly, like, those are very common things people forget to do. Then she got more specific, example being, hey, pop your left shoulder or it'll start to hurt later tonight, or she would buy me foods I was craving without me asking, or send me reassurance when I was feeling low. Even those, however, I was able to brush off with ease. Like what? Nearly 30-year-old. Doesn't have aches and pains, you know? It was like that for months, and occasionally ask her how she knew I hadn't hydrated all day, or how she knew I wanted one of my cravings, to which she would always respond with, "It's a gift, cool, huh?" I figured she was bluffing and kept getting luckier. Now, I don't think that's the case. Last week, she called off work and rushed over. I asked her why she felt the need to do that, and she said she felt compelled. An hour later, we got the news. A family member I was close to passed. Here, I have to note, she is close with my parents, but they don't talk outside of family gatherings, so there's no way she would have known prior to the call. She stayed by my side the rest of the week and confided in me that she was a different religion than I am. She's a Hellenistic pagan, and I'm a Baptist, and that she got the urge to call off work when she was cleaning up her altar. I was a bit shaken up, but ultimately, I was just glad she was there with me. This weekend, we went to visit her dad. She suggested it because he lives outside of a tourist trap town, and we could use the vacation. I agreed, and it was a fantastic trip. On the ride there, she confessed she doesn't like my job because it's dangerous. It wouldn't be, and I don't think it is at any of the other shops, but we simply don't have the equipment to do what we claim we can, so we have to jerry-rig quite a bit. I explained this to her, and she just reiterated she wants me to be careful. I promised I would be, and she dropped it. I had tried my best to not tell her about how sketchy it gets sometimes, or that we actually had a workplace incident recently. But the way she talked it felt like she knew. Throughout the drive from her dad's to the town, the drive was anxiety-inducing. We are talking heavy rain, plus bad drivers, and my car was acting up. Yet my usually anxious girlfriend with car wreck trauma was unfazed. When I inquired about it at dinner, she said she knew we wouldn't wreck. I asked how she could possibly know that, and she said, "I have a gift, and I should just trust her on this." It was hard, but I did my best. When I was dropping her off, she warned me to be on the lookout for deer and to drive safe. Two somewhat normal statements given where we live, but I didn't think it meant, hey, there's gonna be a deer in the middle of the road, so don't get this gift. The next morning, she's gushing about how much she liked our weekend and how much she loved spending time with me. How we need to do it again, blah, blah, blah. She then mentions how I need to be careful on the drive there. Lo and behold, there was a wreck on my commute. I got to witness it at lunch. She asks if I'm okay, which, kind of had just gotten a cut on my arm, a mechanic, so it's common. I asked her if she could stop being so weird and to just chill, because life is being weird, and I'm not feeling it. She said, "Okay, but how do you think I feel? I'm just stuck like this." I apologized and she agreed she would chill, and told me she didn't mean to scare me, but now I'm super weirded out by her.
Second story.
After my wife kisses me goodbye every morning, I break down crying until I have to work. I am 45, cheated on my wife F41. It changed her fundamentally. She has always been this bubbly and cheerful woman, with her beautiful smile never leaving her face. She makes everything better, and has the ability to make people happy around her wherever she goes. Now, she is distant, silent, and I haven't seen her smile since it happened a year ago. When we got back together after a small break, she told me that she was fully aware about our declining sex life and her role in that. She said that she didn't know if or when she ever could sleep with me again. She said that she couldn't handle the pressure of needing to heal fast, not to lose me again, for me not to cheat again. So she said that I could still sleep with the out. She just doesn't want to know when, and not in our home. I hate myself for what she has become. Like a broken bird. When I talk to her about divorce, her tears just starts pouring, and she asks if I didn't love her anymore. I do, more than anything, but I want to set her free. But her tears, I can't. The only thing she hasn't changed is her kiss in the morning. She starts very early, and before leaving she kisses me goodbye and whispers I love you. I pretend that I'm sleeping. When I hear the door locks, I break down crying. I cry for a good hour before it's time for me to go to work too. I hate myself every day for what I have done to her.